Hey guys, you think this crap is ever gonna stop? Look at this. I know it's January, but I'm a little tired of it already. But I'm still out here working on this stuff. I'm gonna try and get the air horns done, get all the hoses done to them, put a little insulation inside the roof on top of that silver stuff. I got some 3/8 inch foam I'm gonna put in there, and the wires over the top of the doors for the lights. Maybe the curtain for the bunk, the curtain for the bunk closet door. It's got a rod that goes up in there. I gotta figure out. But I'm glad to see you back. But hey, I can see some of you because you subscribed, and I've got a lot of subscribers, more than I ever thought I would. But some of you are watching and not subscribing. You know, it lets me know you're out there. And you hit the subscribe button and the notification button, it'll let you know I'm back. I'm not sure what it does for YouTube, but I know it helps us, and it don't cost nothing. So go ahead and smash the subscribe button for me. Makes my day. All right, guys, I got that thing in there running. Let's see if we can get a little bit done today anyway.
Projects are humming like a bee, and you notice that the deadline is not as far as it seemed to be. It's the deadline coming just today at 3, and my stomach, it is rumbling because I'll be late, you see. Keys are clacking, all the documents are there. Just that order you are tracking, its invoice has gone somewhere.
Before I start messing around too much, I want to show you something. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of subscribers, and I've had a few of them ask me about things like hats and shirts and stuff like that. I don't know anything about no merch store, but I do watch the old two-stroker, Uncle Wayno. A lot of guys on this YouTube are what we used to call back in the day posers. He ain't. He's a real thing, man. And he's always talking about his merch store, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go check it out. Just see what it looks like. And I'm safe, because I got one 318 locked up tighter in my dad's liquor cabinet when I was a teenager. Maybe he'd give me some advice on it one day, but whenever I get around to it. So I decided to go look and see what he had. And I wasn't safe. Let's check this out. He had some wool Kenworth key rings. So I grabbed a couple of them. I'm constantly losing my keys. And that thing's big enough where I won't. And something I've been looking for a while. I got 2 of these cab overs with cats in them. And so I need 4 of these, and I have 1. And it's pretty rough shape. I thought, you know what, I'm going to end up going to a junkyard, see if I can peel one off. And the old two-stroker has them on his merch store. Exactly the same size. They're metal. They're chrome plated. They got a sticky back to them. And they got this plastic over the top of them that makes them very, very nice. So I bought 2 of them. I was going to tell you about them, and I thought, you know what? I need 4. I better hurry up and go get one. Go get 2 more. So I got all 4 of mine now, so have at it. Go see the old 2-stroker, and that wasn't the only stuff. He had some cool stuff. Go check him out. That dude's the real deal. All right, let's get to putting the bars and figuring some wires out and try to get the interior put back together on this thing. Here we go. All right, guys, here's what I've done today. It's all kind of boring, so I didn't film any of it. But and I think you used some foul language a few times. I put that curtain in for the closet. See a light going off down there. I figured out all the wires on that side of it. I put that plastic piece up there that I borrowed the other day. It's a different color today. But I had to put it up there because of the hole right in the front there, in front of the light for the spotlight. So I got all the wires figured out, where they go. Put that up there, drilled the hole. Curtain. That curtain rod wasn't any fun. Then I got half the bolts in this because this guy had the wrong size bolts in it. Well, he put the right size bolts in it, but they were steel. They rotted all out, rusted up. So I had changed them handles. I got a picture of before and after. I just cut some new stainless for inside of it and polished the ends of them. And then I put the spotlight mount on there. I've got one. I had to order another one. And it probably won't be here till like Wednesday or Thursday or something. But I got to go to work this week, so try and get it by this weekend so I can get that done. Boy, that looks kind of cool in there. Huh. She's coming along. She's coming along. But the piece that goes, let me show you here. Piece that goes below the plastic, behind the door, and in front of where the sleeper curtain's going to hang. I made the one for the driver's side, but never made the one for the passenger side. Just a piece of upholstery. I think I'm going to go home and mess with that, get that done. And kind of take it easy. So this will probably be a short video. But I just want to keep you caught up. Hey, like I said, smash that subscribe button, like it, send me a comment. I just get a kick out of all that stuff. Till next week, I'll see you. Hey, you guys, check this out. These switches, they were really cool in Kenworth dashboards, except for they only lit up when you flipped them on. When they were shut off, they were dark. That never made any sense to me because I always wanted mine to light up all the time. That way, when you turn your dash lights on, all your switches lit up. You could tell whether they're on or off. But they weren't like that. So I lived with it. But they got incandescent bulbs in them. And that's a problem because they burn out. So you go to replace these things, and at Kenworth they're $110 a piece. That's a lot of money just to replace a light bulb. because the switch normally would stay working. It just didn't. The little cool end didn't work anymore. So tonight I've been playing around here, and I took some of the old switches, and the colored end on it there, it pops out with an X-Acto knife. You can pry on it, and it come right out of there. And I went on Amazon, and I put on my spectacles. Went on Amazon, and I bought these little LED lights. I bought like 60 of them. There's like 7 or 8 different colors, and like 8 of them in a pack of each color. I know I got yellow, red, blue, green. I'm not sure what else. But this won't fit in the end. It's got a little ridge on it. So I took a pair of toenail clippers and I just trimmed it a little bit. Get the edge off from it. And then it'll slide through the hole. I turn the switch sideways. And I just kind of feed the wire down through there. I can see the old bulb moving in there, the old bulb. And I pulled it through. Just kind of crammed it down that hole. And I took a Dremel and I ground off a little edge here. Well, I forgot to do it with this one. Just grind a little edge off from it so the wires got someplace to go. Not too much. Pull the wires over to that edge, just like that, so the switch will rock back and forth. Then I'm going to put a little bit of super glue on there and just stuff that puppy right back in the hole. Then when the switches rock toward the wires, it clears them and it doesn't affect how the switch works. Let me show you here. So, yellow wires are going to go to the positive. That's that switch right there. And when I do that, now it's lit all the time when the dash lights are on, because I'll wire it up to the dash. Here, let me turn this light down. They're pretty bright. LED light. Doesn't affect the way the switch works. Still moves pretty easy. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, I just pulled it out of the corner like that. Just knocked the corner of it off. And then you got this little square piece that goes around them. That clips on the ends. And I put the wires behind that. And then I'll ground this side. And this one, I'll probably run to one of these ID lights here. That way when the dash lights come on, all the switches light up. And I'm sure that'll look much better. But and a whole lot cheaper than $100 a damn switch. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got to use yellow ones with yellow ends, red ones with red ends, green ones with green ends. I don't know why. It seemed to me years ago, somebody told me a red LED bulb wouldn't shine through a yellow lens, or a yellow LED bulb wouldn't shine through a red lens. I don't even know if that's true, or if it was true then, or it's not true anymore. I don't know. But you got enough colors, and like I said, there's like 60 of them in this package on that mail order place that's named after the river.
They're like $8 or $9 for 60 of them. So can't beat it. All right. I'm going to do a little stitching, make that piece.
Do you know it when your projects are humming like a bee, and you notice that the deadline is not as far as it seemed to be? It's the deadline coming just today at 3, and my stomach, it is rumbling because I'll be late, you see. Are clacking, all the documents are there, just that order you are tracking, its invoice has gone somewhere. It's the deadline coming just today at 3, and my stomach, it is rumbling because I'll be late, you see. Hail the Lord of Copies, He just saved you there. But the printer, as you need it, shows some code with a network.
Okay, there's what I'm so afraid of right there. That's the back to the seat for the red and black double bunk, Jolene, that I've been working on. And I don't know where I got that one. It's a good example of it. Bright color, actually. But, minus the tan. But if you look, it's got some really crazy lines on it. So I've got a piece of foam, and I've been building parts for it. There's a top for the pillow. I can't stamp the top, so I embroidered it. And I've got pieces that go down the sides. Centerpiece. Hard to do with one hand. And that side. And I don't know what I'm afraid of. All I gotta do is stitch it up. But here, I'll show you what I have gotten done. There's the headliner. There's the other plastic piece. That's the driver's side. There's my door panels. That kind of looks messed up. That's because that pillow's hanging over the end of it. And there's the bottoms to the seats. So I got them about half done. And I keep putting it off. I don't know why. Can't be that hard. You ever talk to an upholsterer? All right, let me get this one piece made.
forget to subscribe, like, comment, share the video,